一集回顾，肥佬被送去另一个空间，而且那里还打仗。因此，肥佬过于害怕，就连接 BB 来断难。可是，在连接那一瞬间 ，BB 的爸爸感应到 BB 的存在，就开始找 BB。还好男主 Sam 也跟着来这空间。肥佬跟 Sam 利用通信器而找到皮子。Sam 为了保护肥佬，就把 BB 借走。由于 Sam 上一次是打败 BB 的爸爸才会回到现实世界，所以这次 Sam 决定主动出击，把 BB 的爸爸给打败。BB 的爸爸在输之后开始垂死挣扎。Sam 不小心拔断了士兵牌，就回到现实世界。没想到士兵牌还跟着回到现实世界。肥佬就立刻查明 BB 爸爸的身份 ，BB 的爸爸曾是美军特种部队，就这样而已。What？ 肥佬还嫌弃 Sam 肮脏，叫他赶快冲凉啊！来冲凉！哎呀，飞脚，快点和我进来一起冲凉啦
！Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield.
If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach. To explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict.
Hey?
I can't explain it, but if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
等等，刚刚那个是谁的声音？匪楼的声音吗？不像的。为什么要经过我同意才可以进去
？Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
这次 BB 可以用吗？还是不能用呀？哦，还可以用啊，还可以用。哎呦，呵呵。
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you?
John?
What are you doing here?
是那个硬汉嘛
My wife's checked in. I don't want a repeat of last year.
哎，感觉像是那个硬汉呢。我们现在在扮演着总统的那条耶。
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
来，有什么事？我看到你啊，你是叫 John 吗？你？哦，我要去西部。哎，哪里啊？
The last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once
Final destination 最后一
connected,
个。
the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive.
哎，
We need you to bring her home safely.
哎，所以我现在是在
But
西
before
方
you
了吗
cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Hartman.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse.
哎，
Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute remaining.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
妈妈的尸体，我要搬运吗？妈妈，lock 呢？其实我有话跟你讲的 lock 呢。其实妈妈跟我是男女朋友来的。如果得空的话，请你借你的身体来给你的妈妈跟我一起谈恋爱哦。
And don't worry, she won't go necro. Milligan special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
哇，好重啊！妈妈，你生前吃过什么东西啊？那么重啊你，是时候要减肥了。妈妈 ，You are so heavy！ 我老90 kg， 哇，你90 kg 那么重啊你！哎呦，都讲你好重了啦！现在我们要去实验室。哦。将尸体带进。啊，他叫我不要这里小便。如果我在这里小便怎么样？嘿嘿，我们在这里小便。哎呀，不给啊，现在不行啊！哎呀，为什么要跟这些规矩？不要吗？这些小编。距离复活，等一下先，复活。为什么还有1分钟多的复活？妈妈要复活了吗？为什么有时间了？Hello， 你看太多 A 片了，没有力。快点呢！那35秒什么来？什么意思？那复活？哦，他也有老婆和女儿啊，应该也是死了啊。
Hardman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
哦，原来是这个复活，我还以为妈妈复活。Hardman， 哇啦，到底有多少个故事的啊？
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants.
距离死亡。
Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Wow.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the scene an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
哇，你在炫耀你的数学吗？你以为我不会算吗？1加1等于3啊？
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart.
你不讲，我还以为是屁股。
The doctors call it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize.
哎呀，你摸他胸部干嘛
No
你？
sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the
开始
other
摸他胸
thing
部
you were。supposed to bring? Ah, found it.
你是盲的吗你？
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short.
你可以再给多一点赞嘛？我感觉那
I
个
must
赞对
go
我有
back to
帮
the
助诶。
beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
到底谁是 Higgs？
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
他为了安全把我锁在这间家。这个时候我当然去摸那个他的胸部啦，我没有摸过哎。诶，什么东西？我不能动？我这样子看而已吗？有什么东西好看？说放大放小哦，来看胸部看胸部，没有穿衣服啊，难得给赖呀妈妈的遗体没有啊，不能动，哎呦，然后这个是BT 啊，这个这里 BT 模型，这里好多东西看啊。东，海豚，海豚变身了。然后这个好多 BT 哦，开罗晶体，虫，隐身虫。还有什么东西给我看？给我查到了，哇，好多赞啊！这个给我50个赞啊！哇，这个是隐藏的，所以我们在这里找完全部隐藏的东西哦。我可以换歌嘛，古董唱机，这给蛇的就是很明显的看不到的。过去的全家福，我可以按那个 off 掉它，把它关机啊，被累死耶。Cardio Ares，这里上面有一只金鱼骨骼，这里还有一个这女儿的照片啊，有没有可能你的老婆和你的女儿其实是活着啊？他们也是以为你死掉了，哎呀，很狗血。没有东西哦，时间到了，没有人看了。
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one, and intercourse, I suppose, verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam?
No, no thanks. Initially 的歌，A 片我要。
I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films.
有蜜桃成熟时吗？
Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course.
Charlie Chaplin.
But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
这么像着我了你。
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
哦，这个和东方的去投胎的一模一样啊！有没有桥？孟婆桥？哎呦，没有啊，没有孟婆桥啊。
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
这你老婆吗？这么老了的。他讲帅哥，亲一下。
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family.
Oh my god， 最后一次。
It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman.
有下过海去找嘛？可能要在海里面找嘞。
I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
Mute.
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Oh no! 哦，他的地上也有准备好给他睡了。哇，我只怕他倒的时候机器坏了啊，他永远起不来了。不是啊，我又在这里坐着啊。
The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
哦。哎呀，扣掉20了，食屎啊你！扣掉我20个 like。我喜欢 DJ 的声音，嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。诶 ，What the hell？